Hi, I'm your host, Noah Orr, and welcome to another episode of Let's Chat, the show where we find some interesting people and simply have a chat. Today, we're on the beautiful campus of Elon University in Elon, North Carolina, with two very special guests. You've probably heard some rumblings of the new TV show Life Swap, so we thought we would dedicate an entire episode to this soon-to-be hit. Life Swap features two complete random strangers every episode as they swap lives and attempt to navigate their morning, afternoon, and evening routines in the other person's shoes. It is an incredible concept and it is absolutely hilarious, and I just cannot wait to sit down and have a chat with two producers from Life Swap. But before we have a chat, how about we sit back, relax, and watch the trailer for the pilot episode.
Each week at college campuses across the country, two students are chosen to swap lives. They get to experience what it would be like walking in the other person's shoes by following each other's daily routines.
I don't think Jared is boring. I think Jared's a little judgmental.
I'm a terrible dancer.
Apparently nobody told the school I was Jared today. If Jared can do this, I can do this.
We do engineering. It's not easy. Comm school life. I mean, it's easy for some people. Just gotta go all in.
Nobody questioned me, and I love being a boy, and I love eating like a boy.
Yes, out of my own free will, I sat down in some big bears on the floor of the AZB house.
My face, this is the moneymaker. Oh my god. Ew. No, absolutely not.
I want to go home.
Wow, didn't that look awesome? When we come back, we'll sit down with two producers from Life Swap and we'll have a chat. And welcome back to Let's Chat. I'm your host, Noah Orr, and we are on the campus of Elon University about to have a chat with two producers from the groundbreaking new show, Life Swap. Why don't you both introduce yourselves?
Hi guys, I'm Abby. I'm one of the producers from Life Swap, and I'm super excited to be here.
Hi guys, I'm Heather. I'm one of the producers / editors of Life Swap, and I also am so excited to be here. Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so excited to have a chat with you today. So I do have a couple questions for you, and first and foremost, I just want to get to the heart of things. What inspired you to create a show about two people swapping lives?
I think just everything about the college campus, everything, the vibes of it, I think it's really cool to kind of see and get a look into the life of people in college, because it's a really interesting point in everybody's life, and I think it's cool to see two completely different people swap lives and kind of get to know each other through their routines and really like step outside their comfort zones, which I think is important that we should do.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like as college students, we just kind of want to see what else is out there in the college world, and I definitely felt like this will give like students an insight into that and kind of give like freshmen like new ideas and what to get involved in through their 4 years.
Awesome. Well, I love what y'all are doing so far.
Thank you.
So I'm very curious, were your subjects easy to work with? Did they resist the swap at all?
I think for what we were making them do, they were really awesome. They kind of went with it, and sometimes in certain situations they had to do uncomfortable things that they haven't done before, but they really dealt with it in the best way possible, and they made a really interesting episode.
Yeah, awesome. So, Heather, very curious, what was your favorite part of the show?
Ooh, that's a toughie. I'd have to say the Zumba part, because it's something that unexpected, you know. We didn't expect to see him. We didn't expect him to be able to do this, and but we'll just show you guys, I guess.
Oh, we have a clip?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's go see it.
Doing it on a hill outside of the Dry Delta on campus house. No, I would not like to do it again. It was very weird. I felt kind of awkward doing it, especially since it was just like me doing it by myself.
Well, from the little I've seen of the show, that was definitely my favorite part too.
Mine too. Mine too. Obviously, he's a great dancer. If you couldn't tell.
Clearly. So, Abby, what was the most difficult part of the entire process?
I would say a lot of parts were kind of difficult to deal with. The production process itself, I would say, was the hardest because we had to navigate 6 different people's schedules, and it's definitely hard to work around the talent and all of us working behind the sets and just making sure everything was going to work right, and we had to scout different locations. But I think in the end, planning really helped us, and it was awesome in the end.
Yeah, awesome. So, your pilot episode features a male and a female swapping lives.
Yes.
And from the outside, it seems like people wouldn't typically want to do that. So were they comfortable in swapping their lives?
What do you think?
I'd say they were and they weren't, you know. I mean, it's kind of hard, you know, to swap lives. Like if you and I swapped lives, it'd be very like different, you know.
Yeah.
And there's so much that goes into like a girl's routine versus a guy's, and I don't know. I feel like that may have been difficult for them, but they went along with it smoothly for what we put them through.
Yeah. Well, this is my show, so I wouldn't want to swap lives with you anyway. But I do think that we have a clip to kind of illustrate that. Let's see it.
It's basically breaking, like robbing someone and like living out their life. It's kind of like.
Did you steal something from me?
No.
I mean.
It's like the story of with the bears and crap, where they go and live in somebody's house. And,
Are you talking about Colorado?
yeah, that. And I just felt really weird. I don't know. I felt awkward, but I feel awkward most of the time. So.
Wow, they definitely had some chemistry there. Do you think that they might have become friends after the show?
I think definitely learning each other's kind of routines helped them blossom a certain relationship, a friendship, who knows? We don't want to spoil too much, so I think they should see in the episode for themselves. But I think that learning someone else's routine definitely helped them prosper a fun friendship.
Yeah, definitely. So, looking over everything, do you think that you would change anything?
What do you think?
No. I mean, it's like so raw and like real life that I just kind of feel like.
Well, that's awesome to hear. So we have to go to a commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to have a chat about the future of Life Swap. And welcome back to Let's Chat. We are here with Heather and Abby, 2 producers from the brand new TV show Life Swap. So, I am beyond curious about the future of Life Swap. Where do you see this season heading?
I think that the show itself and the concept that we chose was really an interesting one, but it was also flexible. So I think that there's a lot of different directions we can go with it. I think first we want to go to just a bunch of different college campuses. We can get 2 students swapping lives there, but I also think that we could do different types of swaps, like a teacher-student kind of swap, or a student-athlete and a regular student swap, or like different sorority life. And
definitely.
I think that there's a lot of different aspects that we can change about it that would make the show more interesting.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I think you definitely have a hit on your hands.
Thank you.
Heather, where do you see the show in 5, maybe if you're lucky, even 10 years from now?
I think we'll be lucky, but I definitely see it like going kind of like worldwide, because I think we kind of forget that there's like college campuses around the world, and like I feel like it'd be such a cool insight to see what it's like, you know, at like colleges in like India and England and, you know, other places.
Definitely, definitely. So earlier, we alluded to how your two subjects in the pilot did kind of become friends after the show. Now, I don't want you to spoil anything, but is there something inherently special about Life Swap? Something so unique and amazing about getting two people that are complete strangers and getting them to swap lives?
I think just the fact that we made them go through each other's routines really lets you get to know a person before you even meet them. So I think it was great.
Awesome. Well, that is unfortunately all the time that we have for today. Thank you so much, Abby and Heather, for joining me today and having a chat. I absolutely cannot wait to see where Life Swap heads in the future. Thank you so much.
Noah. So much fun.
Thanks so much,
So much
Noah.
fun. Thank you. Thank you.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah,
great.
we had such a great time chatting today.
Oh my God, I loved it.